What's going on, guys? MillerKiller310 here, and welcome back to another video, man. But before I hop into it, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, because that helps get this video out to everyone and spreads the awareness. Also, it helps me grow, and it's the best way to support me. But also leave a comment down below because I love hearing from you guys, right? But other than that, let's hop right into today's video. So as you can tell by today's title, man, I'm gonna go ahead and showcase something to you here, both in photo and video, right? So the first thing I want to show you here is essentially Call of Duty hackers have striked again, and not only that, but it's on a game that recently just came out and was put on Game Pass, right? So essentially, if you are playing this on Xbox or, you know, pretty much just Xbox at this point, because it's only on Game Pass on Xbox. I don't know why I was going to say PlayStation, but if you're playing this on PC, you might be in a little bit of a worry, right? So I want to kind of bring to your attention what RCE is, and that is a remote controlled exploit, which essentially gives a hacker pretty much full control of your computer, and, you know, your information and all that other good stuff can be leaked now to those hackers. Like, essentially, they get everything from that exploit on the computer. So here you could kind of see the screenshot now. Essentially, what this is showing you what the RCE kind of would look like, and this only happens if you are on PC so far from what I've seen. But I'm going to show you the video here, and essentially that is like what you're looking at right now is the RCE exploit. What that exploit does, like I said before, pretty much gives hackers full control of your computer, man. And this game has practically just released on Game Pass, which is not very good, man. So look, I want to talk about this because I think it is good to kind of push this out and get this awareness spread. So if you are playing Call of Duty World War II on PC, please be very wary. Take like extra precautionary measures to like ensure your device is secure, and make sure that, you know, they can't really get anything, you know, from your computer, right? But also, it's probably good to avoid this game as of right now until supposedly a fix is released. I want to say that they dropped a statement saying that they were taking it down for a minute to like explore the options and try to fix this exploit. But essentially, World War II is not a secure game right now, man, and it kind of sucks because, in my opinion, I think Call of Duty World War II was one of the most fun Call of Duty games that I have ever played, you know, back before we had 2019 and onwards and stuff like that. Black Ops 4, you know, I thought was fun, but man, World War II was something, man. Don't get me wrong, had a rough start, and now it's, you know, just, it's fun. It's one of the funner Call of Duty games, but unfortunately, like I have said, it is now full of hackers who are just pretty much taking control of people's systems, you know, doing things like putting a old sledgehammer lawyer on your thing and just talking to you through like the notepads and stuff, but that's still not good, right? For me to see this with a game that kind of just released on Game Pass kind of shows the state of where Activision and I think Call of Duty kind of stands, because they don't want to fix these measures for security of their players, and I think that's really just to get people to want to go back and play Black Ops 6 because, quote, it's much more secure than these older games, right? But the thing is that security doesn't really matter to Activision or Call of Duty, and they're kind of just out here exploiting that, so that I think it's really just a big, you know, business move on their part to get you to move towards the newer games, because they know people want to play these older Call of Duty games. They know people want to play these older Call of Duty titles, but yet they're infested with hackers. They're infested with all these other problems that make Call of Duty just so frustrating to play, man. And that's the thing, right? If you can't release a game that's secure for people to have fun, hop on and play, why release it in the first place, right? If you knew the security measures that were in the game currently just were not working, then why release it? Then again, I think it's kind of like a, you know, big money move, I guess, is what I'd say. But other than that, man, I really couldn't tell you, man. Look, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching this video still, please stay away from Call of Duty World War II. I know a lot of you may like that game or have spent a lot of time on that game and progressed really far, but like, there is no cross progression. So if you played it on Xbox and you come over to PC, you're starting out fresh, you know, and vice versa. But guys, it's full of hackers right now, and that's just not good, man. Like, in all honesty, I think this is just another huge L for Activision and Call of Duty at the same time, because it's kind of showing where their priorities are in Call of Duty and what they'd rather focus on versus what they'd rather say, here's a little quick hot fix, go back to it and we'll call it a day, right? And I think they're just probably going to try to sweep this under the rug and say, hey, forget about it, man. Look, that's not good. But with all that being said, I can't believe this, man. Like, it's so bad to sit here and have to, make a video on something like this. And this is genuinely just what happens, man. Look, guys, that is all I have for you. Please, if you have made it this far in the video, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and leave a comment about what you think is happening right now with World War II. Are they going to fix it? Are they not? Right? Do you think this sucks? Because I think it sucks, right? But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.
Not it's Corby's phone. Oh my fucking God! They start moving fast.